Hello everyone again, it's Chris Snow with C21 Coastal, and today's topic is going to be how to handle contingent offers. Before we get started today, I want to remind you of some resources on our blog. If you have questions or want to sell your property, please click here. If you are looking at purchasing a home, please click here. And now back to our topic, how to handle a contingent offer. We typically see two types of contingencies in our business, and I'm seeing more and more of those in the last couple of weeks, and the market's changing a little bit, so we are seeing a few more contingencies out there. The first contingency is contingent upon someone selling their home, and the second contingency is on the close of an existing house. And I'm going to go into detail about each one of those. The first contingency that we just spoke about is contingent upon the sale of a property. This means that the house is on the market or is about to go on the market, but there's no contract on it. This is a very open-ended type of contingency because we don't know how long it could take for that property to sell. The second contingency that we deal with is the contingent upon closing of a property. That means that the property is on the market, it has a contract, and there's a defined closing date. This is a lot more typical in the marketplace. A lot of people who are move-up buyers, they have a home to sell, they can't qualify for the two mortgages, so they get their house under contract, then they go find another house, and it's still contingent upon the closing of that property. And so that's, again, a very typical contingency that we see. So now that we've established the types of contingencies that we could see, how we respond to those really depends on the type of market that we're in. If we're in a fast-moving market, are we in a slow-moving market? If we're in a fast-moving market, if the houses are selling in 90 days or less, I don't think you should be put yourself in a position to accept a contingency offer, whether it's contingent upon the sale of another property. However, I would look at something that would be contingent upon the close of a property. If you're in a slow market, we just have to weigh the good and the bad. How strong is the offer, and are we getting terms and conditions that are acceptable to us, and are we defining the amount of time that we're giving them to sell the property? I think a good amount of time would be 30 to 45 days to get their house under contract, and if they're giving us a good price, I think that's something that should strongly be considered. Thanks again for joining me today and talking about the topic of contingency offers and when to accept them. If you found this video helpful, please feel free to share this. If you've got a topic that you'd like for me to cover, please respond back and we will cover it in one of our video blogs. Thanks again for joining us today, and we'll see you next time.